All right, today we are actually going to do a review. I just got my MERACH NovaRow R50, and I'm actually going to compare this to the Concept2 rower today. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, what rower should I buy? People see me on Concept2 a lot. I use them regularly in my conditioning program to build one of the highest levels of fitness in the world. Men's Health made me one of the 100 fittest men of all time. And I've used rowers with all my athletes, people in the NBA, people in the NFL, tier 1 athletes in the United States military. And so I'm big on the rowing machine, and people always ask me, what's the best rowing machine to buy? One of the complaints with Concept2 is you're looking at $1,000 to get one of these things. And so I got me one of these MERACH NovaRow R50s. It's a budget rower. It's a half the price of a Concept2, but I want to make sure if I buy something that it's gonna be quality. So I'm gonna put this thing together today, and we're gonna see, how good this rower is. Just a real honest review. Now, the first thoughts, and I'm taking you right from unboxing through this whole process. I like stuff like this. Like, this is important to me. When you give me the tool, you give me the screws in a nice little package, and you give me some batteries for the screen. There's nothing more frustrating than when I got to go track these down, especially if I get the rower I want to work out, and I don't happen to have any of these on hand. So first things first, with the way this thing was packaged and the way it comes, we're already off to a good start. So the next step is to see how difficult this thing is to put together. And my guess looking at it, it's pretty simple, but we're about to find out. I am going to time this to see how long this thing takes to put together. So I got my stopwatch, and let's go. So here we are, 12 minutes and 55 seconds to put this thing together. That's not long at all. Sometimes you get exercise equipment and you're spending hours putting it together, and it's really frustrating. This thing came pretty much assembled. I want to say it took me as long to get it out of the box as it did put together, but that was a good experience. At first glance, they're about the same size, so they're going to take up the same footprint in your house. This has adjustable straps for my legs. The Concept2 has adjustable straps, not for my legs, for my feet. Really nice ergonomic handle. It's got a really nice seat. I got to highlight this. It's got some padding on it, so it's really soft. This one over here with the Concept2, this is really hard. This is like sitting on a board. I rode a marathon before. This is not a comfortable machine to row a marathon on. I'll tell you that right now. Even after a 10-minute warm-up, this can start to get uncomfortable. This seat, I'm going to say this seat wins, right? Super comfortable. I could sit on this for a long period of time. So this feels really good. It's got an adjustable damper, so I can go from 0 to 1 to 10. The casing looks very, very similar. In terms of the chain, this is obviously high quality nickel or brushed nickel or something like this, but this feels good. Handle feels good. Yeah, I mean, at first glance, this machine it's really nice. I'm actually really, really impressed. All right, so now I'm going to strap in. It's got some adjustable positions for your feet. Obviously, I got big feet, so I like them a little bigger. Ooh, I like this. This is nice. I'm actually a big fan of that. The straps on the Concept2, sometimes I don't like the way they feel or the way they work. These feel really good. Super easy to use. I'm nice and secure. All right, let's feel test. I mean, to be honest with you, it feels really, really, really smooth. Feels nice. There we go. That fan housing, it's got 32 blades, just like the Concept2. Like, so far, I'm going to say these are on par. If anything, this is winning a little bit right now because of that. I like the comfort of the seat. I'm going to be honest with you. And these straps I really like. But, yeah, I mean, they feel really, really similar. So far, MERACH's off to a really, really good start. One of the things I love about the Concept2 is that if you want to store this thing, you could tilt it and stand it up. And the same thing with this. You can just tilt it and stand it up. And that's great for if you've got a home gym or you've got a garage gym. because storage isn't a huge issue. So we talked about comfort, we talked about feel, we talked about how this thing works. But here's something that's really cool. The MERACH NovaRow R50, it really shines in a particular area. It's got a professional grade app that hooks to the rower, and you can also integrate it. It's compatible with Zwift and KinoMap, so you can dive into 2D and 3D map rowing. There's gaming modes, there's scenic rows, which make it really cool. A lot of people hate sitting on a cardio machine doing absolutely nothing. So the fact you can integrate it with these apps and just get a little bit of extra, I think that's great. There's live classes, so it just makes your whole cardio process or your whole workout process more engaging, which is probably going to mean you're going to do it more. All right, so it's timing me. Come here and check this out. Just look what I'm looking at right now. Look how good that is. I don't have a TV in my gym, but you can just imagine if you had a TV right here and you could mirror that with some music. Man, what a great experience. And it's engaging stuff like that that's going to keep you coming back for more. All right, so just in regards to these rowers then, you know, one of the complaints I've had about the Concept2 is if you're gonna buy this, you're looking at about $1,000. That's a lot of money for a lot of people. People aren't willing to invest $1,000 into a home gym. The problem with budget rowers is that you're gonna pay lesser of a price, but you're not getting quality. Like, I gotta hand it to Concept2, they build a really quality product. And so now you're torn between, do I get a big price ticket, you know, for quality, or do I buy something on the cheap, but maybe the thing's broken in a year, it doesn't work right. I think MERACH has bridged the gap, honestly. Like, when I'm talking about the comfort of the seat, when I'm talking about the foot plates and the straps, when I'm talking about how this feels when you row, like, it is smooth, it feels good, and it feels every bit as quality and as good as the Concept2. And it's also very, very familiar feel and look. Like, I think if you were used to a Concept2, I don't think you would miss a beat by going to this at all. And so you can just get rowing. Like I said, it's got a beautiful app. Like, overall, I think this machine is a winner, and so far I would recommend this to anybody. The Concept2, let's face it, it's got a legendary reputation for quality and usability. But let's talk about the price a little bit. The MERACH NovaRow R50, it delivers comparable performance at half of the price of a Concept2. So you're getting all the same quality without the premium price tag. And then that leads us into something called value. And when it comes to value, this rower, it's an absolute winner. You get all the performance of a top tier rower, but you're paying a fraction of the price. And then on top of that, you've got that app I talked about. You've got the MERACH app. It's got amazing interactive features, but you can also integrate with Zwift and KinoMap, and that's going to allow you to stay more motivated and more engaged. Bottom line is, if you're looking for a rower that's going to give you a full body workout, it's got unbeatable value in advanced features, I'm honestly super impressed with this. Like I said, from the unboxing, from the short amount of time it took me to put it together, the fact that everything's included, the fact that it's got the apps linked in the instruction book, stuff like that means a lot to me. Like, it just saves on convenience and frustration. I love the foot straps. Again, you got to come take a look at this thing. The seat, it is so damn comfortable. It's got 32 blades in the fan. It looks like they even use the same parts for the little fan screen. So far, like, I'm looking at this thing, and without even getting on it, it looks really good, and it feels really good. All right, so all in all, MERACH NovaRow R50, budget rower. There's nothing budget about this. This is a great rower, super high quality, comfortable, smooth. It's got a couple of beautiful apps you can integrate with. This gets the Maximus seal of approval, which is hard to get. Certainly recommend so far one of these at home. And I'm looking forward over the next couple of weeks and months, like really playing with this thing.